Okay, sorry about my mistake earlier. So to wrap things up, I found my mistake. Previously my Q here, Q equals to I, was inside this for loop, but actually I cannot do that because, otherwise I want to have Q equals to P2 prime times P3 prime. If I have something like this, that means my Q is going to be reset to be an identity matrix all the time. So I have to move um, my Q outside of this QR loop. So after I move it out, then so after the first iteration of my A, this is just the same thing that I did. I store my lambda, reduce the size of the matrix A to be starting from 1 to, the row n minus 1 and column n minus 1, do initialization of some parameters, and then we run the entire thing again. In the second loop, I already moved my Q out, so it shouldn't have any problem. And then when I run it, and finally, I also store my A22 into my vector lambda, and also A11 into my vector lambda. And if I run it, this is what I'm getting. So you see, repetition in that code coming up soon. Sorry about the delay. I've been doing the video all day long. Coming. Okay, I'm back. So in the code that I put the loops into just one code, in that code actually, rather than saying this is A11, the position of the first row and the first column, I store all the A's along the diagonal line as one vector and all the B's along the off diagonal line as the second vector. So rather than referring to the entire matrix, which is gonna waste a lot of memory in the computer, we just refer to values in a matrix, and that's all. Otherwise, everything else will be the same, the idea and the other loop. So you guys can take a look at that, overall QR loop if you're interested in. So this is pretty much it. If you guys have any question, please just shoot your question into the Google Classroom message, and then we can discuss so your friend can see your questions too. We can also discuss about having like an online session that I can meet you guys online and you guys can come with questions and then they can answer. Maybe we can set it up next week or the following week depending on your readiness or the time that you finish the material. But this is pretty much it for everything else before the final. Let me know questions. Let me just